my shoulders enough to knock me out, but I'm still holding the throne. You never know till it's over. So pretty it hurts. Just beware of the thorns.
Hello YouTube. Tomorrow is going to be Thanksgiving, and I wish you guys all the best. I wish you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have a good time with your families. You know, cherish your families, spend the time with them, and cherish your freedom. You know, there's some of people who are not enjoying Thanksgiving with their families right now, and I'm not talking about just those incarcerated, but you know, there's maybe some in homes or other places who are alone, and I just hope that somebody comes and sees them, spends a little time with them. But those who are incarcerated, I always think about those people, you know. I always think about the meals that we have, how they've diminished over the time. When I first got to prison, we had good Thanksgiving meals and good Christmas meals. I mean, it'd take 2 plates, and it got less and less over time. And now, at least in most of the max prisons of Missouri, they split them up in 2. They'll have part of it at lunch and part of it at supper, so they're really just regular meals. There's some people that refuse to go to the holiday meals in the chow hall because they can't spend them with their family, so they're not even going to try to enjoy a good prison meal. And you know, it's one of the few times that the meals are halfway decent in prison. There's others that will go up there, but they'll give their tray away. There's others that do enjoy what little they do get. And there's others that always complain. It wouldn't have mattered how much they got, they would complain. I never did complain because, I mean, I looked at it as I'm in prison, so, you know, what are you expecting? There's others that get real sad on those holiday meals, or just the holidays in general, because they're thinking about times that they had with their loved ones before they was incarcerated. There's others that didn't bother them, you know, one way or the other. When I first got to prison, the meals, the holidays, I mean, it kind of bothered me. You know, I would think about times with my family and stuff that I had, the good times. And then over time, it wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't think about these holiday meals with my family so much. It was just like old memories. And really, the only time I thought about them is if somebody got talking about a holiday before they got arrested, you know, and then some of those memories might come up. But I remember at the walls on the holidays, we always made hooch. You know, I worked in the hobby craft doing leather work. And yeah, they considered it a job. It's kind of weird. I didn't consider the hobby craft a job. I enjoyed doing the leather work, and I mean, they didn't pay us for being in the hobbycraft, as far as I know. But we always made, while I was there, we always made hooch. You know, some of you guys in the other states may call it Pruno. Some of you guys may not know what hooch is. It's homemade wine, prison wine. And, you know, back then, they didn't say hardly anything about us bringing fruit back from the chow hall, or even like milk or anything like that. Nowadays, you walk out of the chow hall with one orange or apple or anything, and they won't give you a violation for theft, which I never really understood. The state food is given to the people in prison, the prisoners. But if you take it out of a chow hall, it's considered theft. Now, that doesn't make any sense to me, you know? What's the difference if I want to eat a cookie in the chow hall or back at my cell? But we would make hooch, and we really wasn't concerned about getting caught, because at the walls it was a little different. They would, if you got caught drunk or drinking hooch, usually, especially if you was drunk, they'd just tell you go to your cell, and they didn't want to see you the rest of the day. Which is, I got caught one time coming back from the hobbycraft drunk, and I do believe it was Thanksgiving. And it was either Thanksgiving or Christmas, I can't remember which one. But I come up the steps, because you have to come up to this. You got A side and B side. I walked over to this door, and I was standing there waiting for them to unlock it. I didn't realize it was unlocked already. And this guard says, it's unlocked. And he walks over there, I guess just to pull it open. And he goes, "You been drinking alcohol?" And I didn't say anything. And he goes, "You're drunk." He says, "I want you to go to your cell, and I don't want to see you the rest of the day, because I don't want to do any paperwork. Don't make me do paperwork." He had somebody made sure I got to my cell. A guy, some of you may know, named Alan Price. He actually had a different name at that time, but his name was Alan Price, and he made sure I lived on 8 Walk, and so we had to go all the way up there, and he was helping me get up there. And then I lived in 297, which was towards the end. And so I get down there, and it wasn't long that I got back out of my cell. You know, I was coming back down, and he said, "Man, you need to get back down there before they say something. You know, if he sees you, he'll rush you up." And he was just kind of laughing about it. You know, it was no big deal, really. You know, he's gonna write me up. But before I got up there to where I got caught, it was earlier that day, because we'd been smoking too. I was walking down past the caseworker's office and everything. There's these 2 guys sitting, these black guys, they were sitting on this bench. And they see me, they says, man, said, "Dude's drunk." And they grabbed me on each side, turned me back around, walked me back down there, stuck me in there. But they came in there. Damn, man, what are y'all drinking up in here? Can we have some? But I think they told me we done drunk it all, you know. They said, man, I think he done drank it all. You know, he can't even hardly walk. And but it was more than the alcohol, you know. It was the everything, weed and so kinds of things. But anyway, I finally get to my cell, and I stay there. I guess I went to sleep, and I woke up, you know, and I was feeling fine, and but that was one of the stories that I remember, and I actually think it was Christmas, but either way, we did the same thing on the Thanksgiving and other holidays too. But you can't. It got to where you can't make really make hooch in prison anymore. I mean, you can, but you're taking a risk. They'll take you to court over that stuff these days. And but back then they didn't. And I mean, the worst they would do if they caught you with it, they would throw you in the hole. You know, if they caught you with a big bag of it. Maybe if they caught you drinking it, they might write you up and put you in the hole. But usually if they just caught you drunk, go to your cell. But nowadays, they catch you drunk, they catch you drinking it, they catch you with a bunch of it, you're through. And you, like I said, you might be getting another case. That's just the way they are nowadays. And plus, there's the way they think they got these modern prisons. It's hard to hide it. You know, I remember some guy was making some hooch for Thanksgiving in the kitchen, and they was hiding it up in the ceiling. They had these little sections, and you could lift them up, and they was trying to hide it up there, and the thing started boiling. That little ceiling piece they had in there started boiling, and so this guard noticed it and climbed up there and noticed that they had. Well, he found the hooch, but the good thing about it, he didn't know who made it. You know, he didn't catch anybody getting it or anything. What he should have done is just waited and watched and seen who got it, but he didn't, and so he didn't know whose it was. But that's what I got for you today, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I thank you for watching, and I'll have another video Friday. I got a video that I'm working on, and I really don't want to do it because it's about a relative of mine, and I found out some more stuff about him, and it's not good, but I feel I have to tell it because one of his co-defendants is out. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you Friday. Bye.